Hello there. I decided to do a review on the DLC of The Last of Us, Left Behind. And I was confused as to what the point of this DLC was. Originally, I thought it was going to be kind of a filler where it takes place in between what was going on, but then when it starts out, you start out as a prequel. And then it started jumping back and forth between the prequel of Ellie and Riley and the part where she's trying to find meds. I, for one, did not care at all for the Riley and Ellie portion. That seemed to add nothing to the story that needed to be there. It was just there to try and flesh out Ellie's character a bit more. However, we had enough of Ellie's character. We didn't need this. And who cared about Riley? Riley never seemed to come up that often. She came up at the very end when she basically talked about how Riley was the one that said, let's just lose our minds together. How poetic is that? That's literally all it was for, just to lead to that one scene. All I got from that prequel part was how dumb these two kids are. They're growing up in this post-apocalyptic world where they know they can get killed easily. There's an infection going around that destroys the mind. And here they're playing loud music in a place that isn't populated, isn't protected. They're running around in places there shouldn't be. It just seems so, well, not even childish. So just moronic. It made no sense to me why that was all taking place. It would make sense, like, let's say they were trying to get around something or sneak around and then they end up falling and getting trapped somewhere they shouldn't have been. That would be more understanding because they're kids than purposefully going out of their way to get themselves killed. I mean, come on. That's the biggest issue. I did enjoy the Ellie part where she's basically hunting for medicine. Why I enjoyed that was because I was thinking the entire DLC would be like that, where you get to play with the mechanics, you get to do filler for the story, and you get to fight all the infected, you get to fight the humans, and you get to have them fight each other. You get to watch that. I loved that aspect about it. I thought it would be a fun way to just enjoy the mechanics. Playing with Ellie, using the bows, using the guns, sneaking around, trying to stealth everyone. I enjoyed that aspect. However, it was the jumping back and forth, which I did not care for. I felt it wasn't necessary at all. Even DLC normally isn't necessary. I love the fact that it's something you can play, know where it's taking place in the story, and just get to have fun with it. I thought I was supposed to get to have fun with this, but when it kept flashing back to Riley and Ellie, I didn't have fun with that. It was literally just like the beginning of the game, where you're forced to go from A to B. Even though that's literally an entire game, at least you get to have fun with it. You get to run around, you get to fight, you get a continuous story, you get to take it at the pace you want to go, except on occasion. But no, you're forced to go slow. You're forced to read jokes. You're forced to wear a mask. It's just like, why? I didn't feel like that was Ellie's character in the beginning. She seemed to keep herself shielded, keep herself protected, yet they decided to make her playful. I understand that she likes Riley, but it's just like, it was out of place. It just didn't feel like it was there, especially when it seemed like they had just gotten in a huge fight. I only enjoyed half of the DLC. I enjoyed the part where you play as Ellie, and only Ellie, no Riley at all. I did not care for that portion, because it's literally just walking through and doing what Riley tells you to do. When you get to play as Ellie hunting for medicine, it holds a point in the story. It helps you anchor where you are. It adds more to the death toll where you realize why David's crew does not like you. So I really like that. It made more sense. So it's basically a 50-50 on that. It's something I would like to play again, but I never want to play the Ellie Riley part again. Never. So would I ever go back to play it? Because I think you have to play them back to back. You can't just pick chapters. If you can't pick chapters, I would just pick the Ellie hunting for medicine chapters. That's what I would enjoy. That's what I would play. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Toodles.